Welcome guys. This is like a number of video. So basically on this video what we'll do is we'll just add a to-do item which we basically gonna use as a template in the future when we are rendering the list uh, of to-do items basically. So start it off with a div element called I guess this is where our list is going to be rendered. Let's call it to-do list. Div like that. Then we're going to create an item. Let's call it, what can we call it? To do item. I think we'll call it list item. Class lists list item. List item like that. And in the list item, I think I'll just make it this very simple. This I think it's simple. So we'll just have a p tag. We'll have the title, right? We'll break, and then we'll have our date here, March 2024. I don't know. Right, so we'll have that like that, and the second thing we'll have in here is a span. And basically, what that span will enable us to do is to just be able to mark whether the task is done or the task is not done. So it looks like that for now. Nothing fancy, nothing nice. What? Because can't have them having the same size. What I'll do is this in a small tag, right? I was saying div. So put the date in a small tag like that, and yeah, it's a bit smaller, much better. All right, so now we'll go into our CSS, and we need to style these guys. I think what we'll do is, of course, we'll kickstart with the to-do list. I want it to have a blocked display block. Secondly, give it a width of 100%. That should make a difference. Margin top of 10 pixels. I just want it to have some gap between it and the header and the background color. I'll give it a triple F basically for white. Alright, so there is our guide there. And the to-do item, list item. So we'll say list item. What we want from the list item, we want the display to be grid. That way it will enable us to basically separate with the span there. Now we have grid template. I'm gonna use a column. I think we'll just go with 9 frame and 1 like that. Nothing much yet. And let's give it some padding. Say padding of 10 pixels. And should give it a border bottom solid, right? Give it a 1 pixel solid, and I think the color is go with that one, same as the background. So I don't know how much different that makes, right? So in the p tag, list item p, what we want is I think maybe we should increase the font weight to maybe 600, 500, let's say 600, 500 is better. 500 looks better. I think, you know what, because that small doesn't stand out that much, so let's style it as well. Right, and let's make it lighter, right? So font weight lighter, like Alright, that looks better. That looks much better. I don't know what you think, but I think that looks much better. Right. So that list item, let's see the span. What can we do to the span? Now, the span, like I explained, the purpose of the span, it will basically be here. If it's gray, then we'll know that the task is not done. If it's green, it means that the task is done, right? So we'll need it to have a width of, let's say, 20 pixels, height of 20 pixel again as well, and I think border radius 10, so that it will be round, it will be circular, so it will be a circle. Then we'll give it a border of 1 pixel solid. Let's use a darker gray, which is C, and let's give it a general background color of let's just stick to that light gray. Let's do align self. Align, let's center the guy. Let's see what we have, and then basically that's what we have there, right? So what we're gonna do is that when someone clicks on it, want it to be green, right? In fact, let me just add a class here so you guys can see what I mean by that. Let's say list item dot is complete, or if you call it complete, right? So we want the span. So basically, when the list item is completed, we want the background color to be, what is that, green. Header board. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. So we want the background color to be that. I think we want the border color to be, what, I'll just go, it's 2A BA for 1. Right. So for a task that is complete, so what I'll do, I'll just duplicate this so that you can see the difference between the two. So completed. Right, that doesn't really matter. Let's just add a class there of complete. Is it complete? It is complete. As you can see, the complete one is the green. Yes, the dot is green, and the one that's not complete, the dot is gray. I think maybe we should also just make this text gray as well. So what we'll do is we'll just take that, and we say color. Let's make it 999. Why not? So that it's, yeah, so it's faded out like that. I don't like that border all over the place. Let's make it border bottom, so that we can just do the bottom border. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright, so now we have our to do items like that. I think next time what we'll do is we'll add our add button, and basically when we click on the add button, the form pops up. Right.